Alright folks, welcome back to Dylan's Outdoors. It is December the 3rd, Sunday. It's a little after 4 o'clock. We're going to slip in here. We sat in the field yesterday. Friday we sat here. Saturday we sat in the field. Now we're coming back to the food plot and feeder. There was no action in the field, so I'm gonna get Tabby to do a video, and we're gonna name it first, second, third is what we're gonna do, and put 3 hunts basically into one for y'all. I haven't killed anything, so hey, maybe we'll get a doe. I got my buddy at the house. They're cooking, they're grilling, they're smoking. Him and his wife, Gunner, and my Tabby's over there. So I told him, man, if I can get a big doe for you, he's wanting a deer, no matter what. So if I can get a big doe, it'd be awesome. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we can smoke a big doe for him. But all I can say is, Brett, we're gonna try to get you a deer this evening. So we'll see how it pans out. But we're gonna make our walk here, and hope we'll have some luck. This weather's been so full. It's just messed everything up. Deer's been walking all day. It's just really been hard hunting. I talked to a friend of mine that big deer hunter, and he deer hunts like way bigger, and they're way more management than I am. Hell, he's saying he's been trying to shoot a big doe, and deer's just been walking all day. So when he goes and sits, it's just got everything thrown out of whack. So kind of how my last 2 days has been, and how his has been. So normal. So, but let's get in this tree stand, and y'all stay tuned, and we'll get right back with you. Hopefully we don't surprise no deer getting in here. This is a tight tree stand. So my setup with my tripod and everything, my camera's like right there. Sorry if I'm a little too close. No, I'm not sponsored by Tidewater. I've run a lot of their equipment though. I ain't sponsored by them. Matter of fact, my little boy has a lot of toys that are very expensive, that and imagine they get broke. Very expensive. But, hey, we set up in the food plot. We came here today, we changed chips out, we put corn out. So like I said, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Hope we see some deer activity, and that's the biggest thing. Hey, for me, for the viewers, I understand y'all want to see, you know, something go down, but man, you come sit like this. It's more peace and harmony, and clear your mind. Listen to nature and birds and hawks and doves, and it's more quiet and peace than anything, believe it or not. And this wouldn't even be happening if it wasn't for my landowners that have let me keep this piece of property, and I'm blessed to have this place, and still blessed to have it to hunt now. So, but like I said, it ain't about really killing to me. It is about getting views, obviously, and getting subscribers. But anybody that hunts should know that you come out here and said it's not about that. It really ain't. right now with the weather like it is, cool. It's not over hot. You're not killing yourself. No mosquitoes, no gnats. Just come out here and sit, and if you see a couple of deer, come out and watch them and do what they do. That's what it's all about. And bring your kids to watch them. So, you never know what you're going to see. I've seen foxes, bobcats, coyotes. So, it's pretty exciting or relaxing. I can sit here in front of me and watch woodpeckers and just all kinds of different stuff, that's hunting. Like right now, I'm watching a fox squirrel at my deer feeder. Not a regular squirrel for South Carolina, but a fox squirrel. I mean, he's back. I'm gonna show y'all this fox squirrel. I mean, you watch these little fellas, man, they are a trip. But for South Carolina, that's not a gray squirrel. We have two different kind of squirrels down here. We have fox squirrel, or what we call fox squirrel. And we have a gray squirrel, regular cat squirrel. Man, you get to watching these things, man, they are a trip. So that's why I say it's not always about shooting a deer or what, I say don't get skunked like catching a fish. You put a fish in a boat, you're not skunked. You see a deer, you're not skunked. But just being out in nature in general is what people fail to remember. Is what it's all about. And on top of that, he's having a blast. He's just taking all my shell corn coming out that feeder. He's hiding it for the winter. Look at that. Has a pretty squirrel. Hiding all that corn for the winter. I'm gonna flip y'all back around. Y'all can see me. Give me 1 second. Oop, wrong way. There we go. Alright, now we good. Here's what a lot of people fail to remember. It ain't about coming out here shooting something. There's a regular gray squirrel. I should have filmed that gray squirrel over on my other food plot. Taking corn, obviously. It's not about that. Yeah. I had someone that commented, so you can only way you can comment is being a subscriber, which not to say subscribed, commented, and unsubscribed, which, hey. He said, this is not deer hunting because I bait. Well, let's get one little thing correct on this video. Here in South Carolina and some other states, you can put corn out. Just because we put stuff out for the deer doesn't mean we shoot trophy deer. Doesn't mean that we're killing every deer that comes here. It just means that we're feeding deer, we watch deer, and it helps, but it don't mean it brings your biggest buck in. I have so many, and here's the key thing, I have so many from my cameras, okay, pictures of bucks I'd love to shoot, I'd love to put on my wall, and who made that comment would probably shoot. doesn't mean you're going to see them in the hours that you set or the time that you put in. You're going to see that deer. Doesn't mean that. So, I mean, I'm and not your comment is very well. I know a lot of states you can't. Trust me, my family's all from up north. You can't do nothing but go sit in a tree stand. You can sit over a cut cornfield, or when they cut it, which is natural for harvest. And you can do stuff like that, but you can't add anything to it. Okay, we're like that for doves. I mean, we have seasons you can't do stuff. And one of my big things is South Carolina's also one of, and I understand other states that, y'all have a muzzle loader, y'all have a bow season, y'all have a slug barrel, y'all have a very window opportunity you can shoot an actual rifle. State that I live and hunt in, unfortunately, they they allow you to do that, and I'm glad I grew up down here. I grew up dog hunting. I had dogs myself. I grew up coon hunting. Unfortunately, the dog hunting and coon hunting my little boy won't get to experience is because of the fact of I don't do it anymore. I'm not a part of that. I still hunt only. I don't have coon dogs because of the land and the property. You can't coon hunt anymore. But it all goes back to people fail to remember, why do you hunt? Why do you hunt? I hunt because I love to be in the outdoors. It gives me a break. My wife comes, even if we have the kids with us. It's a quiet time that they know when we come sit, it's quiet. And they can see stuff. They can listen. They can hear birds that they never pay attention to. They can see squirrels run around that you're not going to see in our backyard. That's hunting. That's the real reason. If you kill something, you get something on video, that's just a pro bono. That's all that is. It's a pro bono. We hunt and we like deer meat because we eat a lot of it. It's cheaper for us to do a deer than it is going to the store and buying hamburger meat or buying certain stuff. So that's the pro bono. But coming and hunting and sitting and baiting, that's not what it's about. And don't get me wrong, we have other people that come in and have had a bad reputation in this state because people come in and they lease land up and, man, they throw out a bag of corn and they shoot whatever walks out. A true hunter does not do that. You let your deer mature. Now granted, I haven't killed the biggest monster bucks, but on my piece of property that I hunt, I manage, and what hunts around me in my small little block, I mean, you kind of got to go off the same thing, or you're not. I'll never shoot a buck. 3 years I have not shot a buck on this piece of property. I've missed. Never made video. But I just didn't figure it'd be good content, so did not make video. So I put out there what I think's gonna make good video. That's why at dark I sit until dark. Y'all can't see it on camera, but I can see. Because here, and times are different. You have 30 minutes after legal sunset. It's black. It's dark. But I can technically still shoot, but it's not good camera. And I want to do what makes good for us and makes good for y'all, for the viewers. So that's what our we try to do. But I have shot plenty of does late, only because I let my does come out just to see if a big buck will come out. No big buck comes out, I got good mature doe, I shoot. But I guess maybe I got off the subject, but all the corn and everything, that doesn't mean I'm out here baiting the biggest buck and I'm killing bucks. Obviously, you look at my videos, you watch my videos, that does not happen. Everything I do is on video. So, if you watch and go back to my slideshows, or my wife does the slideshows of just the cameras, watch where some of my best bucks I love to kill, all on camera. Never I've shot them. Never I've seen them. And if I do, it's crossing like that road right there. It's a glimpse. And they're gone. So I never can get the camera on them. I never get to shoot. I don't get nothing. But that's hunting. So technically, yes, I am deer hunting. And that is where I say this is real life, real hunting. This ain't no Bill Jordan, Michael, none of them in a ranch that these deers are raised, that they can go out and see 15, 20 deer and they can watch 6 or 7 bucks, and their bucks are, nice bucks that you're gonna let walk, and these monster bucks walk out. This ain't that. This is literally no different than you, the people that go get hunt on public land or private land. It's technically the same. The only difference is between public and private. I can come in, I maintain, I plant food plots, I put corn out, and I do stuff. People on public land, they gotta go in, they set up stands, they do their homework, they do their research, and they set up on what they think is gonna be a good spot for them to harvest the deer. And pro bono to y'all, because that's got to be hard. I don't down any of y'all on public land that hunt due to WWA land and stuff. That has got to be freaking, it's awesome. I've seen some really nice bucks come out of public land that you get tickets and go in and draw for, especially here in South Carolina. So that's freaking awesome. You've got to put your time in, you've got to do your homework just to go sit in the woods to do that. So, but even on your own piece of little property you do, it's not as easy as what people think it is. I am 42 years old, and I've been hunting this place since I've been 12. And maintaining, bush hogging, food plots, corn. And I do the years from around 12 years old when I'd get dropped off with a shotgun, then a 243. And now everything's changed. And I can show you every deer that I've killed here that's been a wall hanger. It'd blow your mind. 3 years without killing a buck until this year. And I'm two for this year. It might not kill another one, but that's fine. I'll pick out big does, shoot big does, mature does, and still meat in the freezer. So this video will come out, and what I'll get my wife to do, if we get any deer on camera tonight or this evening, we're going to take the first, the second, I'll get her to label it, and we'll put it all together from right now. But this is real hunting. And a lot of y'all can probably relate to this because you can sit and not see nothing, or see one deer. It is what it is. It's hunting. It's like fishing. You can try every hole in a lake or a pond and sit, cause we catfish, and sit, not get a bite, and then move a little bit further, or come back at a different time, and man, you can catch fish like crazy. So everything plays an effect, weather and everything. And right now the weather is not on our top of it's not on the same page with us. But we gonna see what happens. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna quit talking and boring y'all. But we're gonna see if we can't. Hopefully, something will happen. At least we'll see some deer. If we don't shoot one. So y'all stay tuned. Alright, a little young deer out. Not a big mature deer, the youngin'. Man, her mama would come out. We'd have something to go off of, wouldn't we? Probably the same deer I watched a couple days ago. Young little nugget. Still fun to watch. At least that gives us something to look at. on both of them a little yet. I dig my binoculars out. I still say there's a bigger one in there. It's a mama somewhere. We want a big doe, big doe. Actually, that's a yearling in her. I would say that is the big doe right there. See the head difference, the ears difference. So that's probably her yearling. She ain't the biggest doe, but she a big doe. I mean, you can see the difference in the head size and the ears. Little head, little ears. Let that pick his head up. Oh, sorry, I hit the camera. My bad. Definitely a bigger deer, though. Definitely a bigger deer. Not no big monster doe, but I don't know. That's meat, though. Regardless of which you look at, that's meat. Drill behind the shore, she ain't gonna go far. Ain't gonna go far. shoulder. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. Oh. Alright, well, that deer was shot for my friends. They wanted deer, I got them a deer. So, that's a door for my property anyway. Let me back out of here. That yellow walked off, nothing spooked. A little fast spin around here with good light still out, so y'all could see that. Put it behind the shoulder. Y'all see her. She went in. She went back into the right. So she ain't went far. I guarantee you that. She ain't gonna handle that. Yearling calmly walked off. I look like doe and yearling. Not the biggest doe, but good doe. 80, 90 pounds for here. You kill 100 dressed out or getting 100, you've done something. So let's see what time it is. It's 5:17. My feeder ain't even went off yet, so we allowed to still have some deer come out. If I can shoot another big doe, hey, pro bummer, we can get another one. We'll put 2 over there while we there. But, what it's all about. Helping a friend out, putting meat in their freezer, and getting rid of my does. All at the same time. Alright, the feeder just went off. Squirrels scrambled everywhere. Didn't come back. We're gonna sit a little bit longer before we get out and go look. She ain't went far. She did run off into the edge over there. I don't think she went far. It's thick over there. That's the bad thing. It ain't open. But we're gonna make sure another big doe or anything don't come out. Because if we can take one more, we'll take one more. So we'll play it by ear. Like I said, not the biggest doe, but a mature doe. So that's fine. Ain't hurting my feelings none. That's meat helping somebody out. So Maybe we can get a bigger one. Keep our fingers crossed. Y'all stay tuned. If we don't get nothing here in a little bit, then we'll slip down and go ahead and find a little blood trail, and then we'll go get the vehicle and all that good stuff and get some more light, because I know she ran off. Obviously you can see that in the video, so. But that was a good solid hit on her, so she ain't went far. Alright folks, I ain't gonna sit till dark. Wait to look, because I have very limited light. What I have, I found a little flashlight I had in my bag. So we gonna walk down here and see if we can't somewhat spot a little blood trail. Then if I got to obviously come back with better light to do, we'll do that. But we'll see what we got going on. No, I didn't aim for the neck or nothing. I aimed just at the shoulder, behind the shoulder, so I wasn't trying to put no sniper shot on her or nothing. But I feel like we should find her. But it is thick. Oh, look at this right here. I'm talking about thick, 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 where she went. Yeah. As you can see, I'm going to have a lot better light than this. It ain't very bright. You can't even barely see it. But, I figure if I come down here now, I figure she's laid right in between here somewhere. I should be able to find a little blood splatter. And she got hit hard, so it's just the thickness is be the most aggravating thing in all this. So, let me see if I can find a little blood or something, then we'll come back with y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, I've looked around a little bit in that thicket. Of course, with all the weather like we had, you can't tell nothing. You got water and leaves and stuff, so we're gonna back out. It's the smartest thing to do. I don't have my good flashlights with me. I need to go get one of my good flashlights. Get my wife, which has a keen eye also. And we're gonna see if we can't track this thing down. So we're gonna stop this video here, and then when we get on the blood trail, we'll do it. We'll find her. Ain't no big deal. She is in a thicket. It's just a matter of where she went in at and following her from there. So, hey, y'all stay tuned. We'll get back with you. Alright folks, it took several hours. We had to trail that deer a little further in the thicket than I thought. We had a time delay to get to the processor and everything. We got over there. About 80-pound doe, what we carried on the process office we carried to. They don't do videoing like we used to with Twin Oaks and stuff. They don't allow that, which is fine. But that's going to end this hunt. I surely appreciate it. Y'all remember to hit the subscribe and like button and notification bell. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I say, it ain't no big buck, it ain't. But hey, we doing some deer harvesting, get some does out the way, and helping a friend out because he wanted to meet, and that's where that deer went to. Y'all stay tuned for the next hunt.